Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Gururaya. Rama 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 Ram, 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 Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Bhagavan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar arpanamastu. For all these special blessings, profuse blessings from our Bhagwan, we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Yogi Ramsuratkumar with deep gratitude, and that in celebration of His grace. Whenever we experience a special grace, it's Guru Purnima for us. It's full moon, the full dazzling grace of our Yogi Ramsuratkumar Guru Bhagwan that's filling us both inside and outside with His light and grace. Today is 4th of July, the day Srimad Swami Vivekananda attained Mahasamadhi. The day started like any other day. Nobody could even guess what was going to happen. He went to the shrine and had meditation for 3 hours. And then he was also teaching, as usual, Shukla Yajurveda and Sanskrit grammar and yoga. This is how they have described the last day on his earthly sojourn. When he went inside at about 7 o'clock, he said to people not to disturb him. And of course, he never came out. But then, Swami Vivekananda lives on and on and on, will live on for thousands of years. Such is his glory, spirit, and personality. He was the first one to take yoga and Vedanta to the West. He always said, strength is life, weakness is death. Today, we see many, many youths even coming here with some hang-up of fear and inferiority complex. And then it's hell for not only them, for their own being, but for people also around. This weakness, how does it enter? Why should we allow it to enter? Swami Vivekananda says, it's because of this machine-making education. We don't observe man-making education. The machine-making education makes us also a machine He says, take up one idea, an ideal for your life, and practice purity, patience and perseverance. Then you will reach your destination. Purity, he defines as selflessness. To the extent you are selfless, to the extent you are unselfish, to that extent you are pure, you are spiritual. And of course, even for worldly works, we need patience. Without patience, you can never achieve anything. And perseverance. Never give up. No matter how many times you fail, every failure is a stepping stone to the success. When you put a nail on a wall, you start hammering on the nail so that it will go in. Sometimes it takes 20 hammerings. And on the 21st, it would go settle down nicely. Does that mean those 20 hammerings are totally unnecessary? They are failures. If those 20 hammerings were not there, the 21st would not have made it sit inside strongly. Everything about our life is predetermined, and everything is necessary for our progress, and everything that happens is progress alone. This is what our Bhagavan Yogi Ramsuratkumar taught us. Everything is auspicious, everything is a gain, and everything is progress. So why do we give place to fear or anger or all those negativities of the mind? Our Bhagavan also taught us, take up one teaching of your Guru and practice it, and practice it, and practice it, and go on practicing all your life. And you would see how you dissolve in the infinite. Let's not forget Swami Vivekananda's thunderous slogan, the paradigm. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So, first we must awaken ourselves to a high ideal. And then persevere, stop not till the goal is reached. Our Bhagavan has given us the highest ideal. Our Bhagavan said, remembering God is life, forgetting God is death. Remembering God is the purpose of life. That's why he said, the times you don't remember, your body may still be breathing, and yet you carry your own dead body. Why? Because the life's purpose is not served. You forget God, the goal of your life, the highest goal. So let's remember. And Swami Vivekananda says, the greatest things can be achieved only by people who do not expect anything in return. They offer their services and do not expect anything in return. Only such people are capable of achievement. And if you do not expect anything in return for your seva. You are doing everything out of pure love. And what more can you ask for? Then the seva becomes its own fulfillment. The love that you have for God is its own fulfillment. So let us remember what Srimad Swami Vivekananda said, that the very land of Bharat is a punyatita. The very air is holy, the very soil is holy. And there is an endless succession of great souls that India is producing, sages. For which the two ideals are renunciation and service. Renunciation may not be possible in the sense it is understood, but what it really means is selflessness and service. It's only when you are selfless you can serve well. You don't expect anything. You just keep on serving out of love. You don't bother with the results also. You do it because it comes naturally to you. And it's for the beloved. We shall remember him again and again. We shall also remember this particular incident of Swami's life, Yogi Ramsuratkumar. Even though he was given to much meditation, and he had Kapadia Baba for his earliest mentor, who was already directing him to go here and there. It was Swami Vivekananda's call that finalized everything for him. And that is when he took long leave from the school where he was working and went in search of the Guru. And I am sure there will be many, many, many more people who have come for this great sacrifice of living for the mankind, would be woken up, would be awakened by Swami Vivekananda forever and ever. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, begging him again and again, a million times, for his immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic life. Not just normalcy, a dharmic life based upon the remembrance of God, as he always propagated, so that there will be less and less selfishness and more discipline and control. What do we see in today's world? It's becoming more and more violent. There is no unity or harmony or order or discipline. People live any way they like. I come across young girls with their hair all let loose, and then if I remind them that when you come to places like this, why don't you tie it up? There is science behind it. The energy, the precious energy you collect here, for which you come all the way, they get distributed. You're wasting it. There is something in all this. Without science, those rishis did not speak all this. They knew much more about life than we all do. And then I told the parents, it is your responsibility to teach them young, catch them young and teach them the basic culture. And she said, My parents are telling me. I don't connect with it. So, it's no wonder after some time they would come to confusion and then they are misguided. But then, of course, God would not let them like that for long. The world, through the world, He would teach them this basic spiritual culture of India. And Bhagavan, we beg you again and again to stop this war that's going on between two countries with their own justification for it. But then we see those disastrous effects of this war. We beg you to stop it so that peace be prevalent. We also see how the cruel diseases attack us all of a sudden. And then the violence of nature, the furies. Because nature reflects our own attitude towards it. And then, of course, those terrible, unexpected accidents. We again beg you, Bhagavan, to keep them under control. And we beg you again to uproot all the negativities of the human mind which are responsible for today's world of violence and selfishness. We also beg you, for the sake of all the people in the world, whatever country they belong to, whatever language they speak, and whatever religion they have embraced, they too suffer because of their past karmas, even though they may not believe in it. A truth is a truth, and it works, whether it doesn't care whether you believe it or not. They too suffer without any help or protection. We beg you, Bhagavan, to reach out to them and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people who have been slogging for the welfare of others, just as Swami Vivekananda says. They also get attacked by a pack of lies, by people who do not like their selflessness or their achievement. So what happens? There will be unnecessary, unworthy, unhealthy criticisms and aspersion that come in the way of constructive work. We beg you, Bhagavan, to promote the economy of the country and the growth in varied fields of activity so that India would reach that highest status of the world teacher, leading on the whole world in the path of Dharma. And Bhagavan, we pray to you in all earnestness and sincerity for ceaseless and joyful chanting of your powerful name and unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we assimilate it and make it into our Atma Shakti. We beg you again to bless us all to be sattvic instruments in your hands. And being sattvic does not mean being weak. The sattvic people are the strongest. They may not speak very impressively, they may not act impressively, but yet their one thought would do much more than those people who talk. And Bhagavan, even by mistake, we should not be the Rakshasic instruments in your hands. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace of yours, but then we need to be purified. Our mind is full of those residual, latent tendencies of the past karmas, because of which there would be often attacks of fear, anger, jealousy, passion, sorrow turning into depression and medicine, and growing desires for worldly possessions. You have thundered often that the name of the divine is a very powerful weapon against all the past karmas, the bad karmas. We take refuge in your powerful Nama, and please bless us to chant ceaselessly so that we get purified sooner than later. Wherever we live, whatever work falls into our hand, we know it's all your work. You alone exist. So we should do it in the spirit of service to you, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that all this work, our duty, will also become our Atma Shakti. Whatever we do for money will only weaken us. But when we do it as service to God, as an instrument in His hands, all this work, even though we earn money for it, that is only a part of it. Every work that you do, either in the office or at home, when you do it for the sake of God, would turn into Atma Shakti. Bhagavan, please bless us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or sorrow. Coming from you, they can only be a great blessing. And whenever we get into some difficulties, some great suffering because of some past karma as punishment, we try to move away. We become very bitter. We feel that we have been let down by God, and we try to move away from Him. We collapse and we blame bitterly everyone else for our own failures, little realizing that we have invited all our difficulties by our past karmas. But then, God, being very compassionate and generous, puts a blessing also in that punishment. And what does it do? It pushes us back towards God. And a higher wisdom is born of this. And that purifies us so that we get closer to God. We get greater good from our difficulties. And Bhagavan, please bless us to be able to to be able to feel your vibrant presence everywhere and in everything. We also should know that it's only your sankalpa, your will, that's behind all the happenings of life and the world. Please bless us to be grateful to you even for the adversities of life, because we know now even the adversities are blessings in disguise. We seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane, and finally, we who have been seeking only solutions to all our problems endlessly, now seek dissolution of the root cause of this vicious cycle of repeated births and deaths. And what is it? Our utter selfishness. Let's remember Swami Vivekananda again. It's only the selfless people, the selfless service, that's capable of achievement. And Bhagavan, we are helpless because of our vasanas, and we beg you again and again and again, a million times, to uproot this selfishness, the I and mine, the tyranny of the ego, and promote Atma Bhava, so that we be blessed with that immortal life, that eternal living in merger with you, or eternal servitude to you, that eternal supreme Brahman. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.